Eric Peterson with Arborisk here. Today's business tip, we're going to talk about preventing fire and theft claims with your equipment. Now, at Arborisk, we talk a lot about preventing whatever you can within your business. And some things in tree care are out of your control. The weather, how customers respond to things, things that are unforeseen on the job site that pop up, right? But there are a lot of things that you can control, especially with fire claims and theft claims for your equipment. So we want to give you 5 quick areas that you can work on within your company to reduce the risk of having a fire and theft claim on your equipment. First one is clean and regularly inspect your equipment. I think this goes without saying, but you want to make sure that your equipment is operating free of debris. You're doing visual inspections on it, and you're making sure that things are operating correctly. And number 2, if you do see anything that's damaged or worn, replace those. Do proper preventative maintenance and be proactive with that. When parts wear down, and that whole mindset of, if I just look the other way here, it's going to be fine for today and wait for something to happen later, just causes bigger issues, bigger breakdowns, and then unfortunately a lot of times higher value damage and claims that come of it. Number 3 we have here on the list is certainly follow the manufacturer's lubrication recommendation. The proper oil, the proper lubricant, certainly use that. Don't try to buy something that doesn't really quite fit, but you think you might get away with this time. Keep a log of any of the lubrication that you're actually doing so that you can point back to when it was done last and build a better process into the future of proper maintenance and everything. Training crews on that is also vital. The big fire extinguisher or big fire prevention is having a workable fire extinguisher, and then make sure that it's with your equipment, whether it's on your trucks or attached to the equipment, but having it there at the job site and in the shop, and making sure that everyone on your team knows where it is and has been trained on how to use it. That's a very easy one that everyone can accomplish. And lastly, making sure when you're storing your tools and equipment, you do it in a safe, secure manner. Think about how you put away hot equipment at night. Is it in the shop? Is it still covered with sawdust or whatnot? Is it out separate from everything else from a fire standpoint? Is it within the locked gate? Do you keep the tools locked up? Do you not? Those type of things. There are plenty of arguments for keeping your toolboxes unlocked during the job when you're going back and forth to the truck. However, that's when we see a lot of theft claims, is when that happens in the job site. So talk about it with your team, work on the theft prevention from locking up the equipment, storing it overnight from a theft and fire perspective, and use this article to work through ways that you can minimize theft and fire damage claims to your equipment. Obviously, you prevent those issues from happening. You're going to be more profitable. You have less headaches. You're just going to run a better company, business, and everything. And it's going to translate directly to the safety culture that you're trying to build and trying to prove upon anyways. So use this article for those tips. If you're having trouble or would like to get any one-on-one help with our team, certainly reach out to an Arborisk team member. We can either get you on as an insurance client, or we could help set you up with our Thrive Safety risk management package and work one-on-one with you to help minimize this exposure to your business. Thanks again for listening, and be safe out there. We'll talk to you soon.